Welcome to the Shenmue AM2 podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Shenmue AM2 podcast. We're your hosts, Andrew.
And Matt.
And we're alive.
Am I? I just felt for my heart. There it is.
Oh, there it goes. It's been a hot minute since we've done an episode. Over a year.
Mm-hmm. No reason.
No reason why we haven't. Matt and I have seen each other in between.
Yeah, we don't hate each other.
Well,
that I know of.
He doesn't know that I hate him. I have this vendetta.
I always hit him in Streets of Rage 4, and it just gets... He hates me more and more each time.
Yeah, oh my god. It's playing Streets of Rage 4 with friendly fire on with Matt is not an enjoyable experience.
I like to throw too many knives.
At people. And by people, I mean his teammates.
You walk into it.
No. So what have we been up to? What have you been up to? In the past year. How's your lag?
Oh, it's all healed up. Yeah, sometimes I forget it ever happened.
Do you have any noticeable limp or anything? I didn't notice.
Nope. I think I'm good until I get old and get arthritis.
Yeah, I got a crunchy knee now. Whenever I come up my stairs out of the basement, I like literally checked to see if it was the stair the first time I noticed it, and I was like, oh no, it's my right knee. Yeah. So, what else happened in the past year?
You Shenmue related?
They announced the anime.
We didn't cover that before?
I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah, they announced it, and that's about it.
So I imagine we'll just do that episode by episode when it comes out.
But do we have access to it? Where's it going to...
Crunchyroll.
I assume you have that? Or
no, we'll share a password.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Okay.
I had a life-changing event. I bought a Ninja Foodie. I've been using it non-stop.
Oh, yeah?
Roasted a chicken in it today. Made wings in it for lunch.
Nice.
Eating healthier because of it. I can afford to drop a few pounds.
Good.
Yeah.
You also became famous for 10 minutes?
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Hold on. Why are you implying that that's over? So, my wife and a couple of our friends from college went to play a game of mini golf. And we were like, we got to put some stakes on this. Like, make this serious and legit. And while we were talking about it, I just happened to mention that I had never eaten an orange before, like the fruit. Never had one. I was 35 years old at the time when I played this mini golf game.
We'll allow that to sink in for a second.
35 years old, had never eaten an orange.
Okay.
So, I lost at mini golf. So I went to a gas station and I bought an orange. And my friends filmed me eating this orange for the first time. And I thought it was funny, so I posted it on YouTube or Facebook. And it got traction because people just thought it was unbelievable.
I still think it's unbelievable.
So I committed to trying a new food every day. So the second day I did ranch, and then I did mayonnaise, and now I'm like...
You've got lots.
I think I'm like 40 episodes in. But a buddy of mine that I do some game training with mentioned it to his wife, who knew someone at CBC News, which is our major news company here in Canada. It'd be like your American CNN. And they reached out to me, and I did a radio interview with them. And then they reached out to me again and asked if they could use that audio that I did to make a video. And that ended up on the CBC National News website.
Across the country.
This started out as a local St. John, New Brunswick phone interview, and it blew up. And to put it into perspective, this podcast has been going for years. We have 515 subscribers on YouTube. In a matter of 3 days, I had almost 700 on YouTube because I hadn't eaten an orange before. And they did like a Snapchat style video, putting it together. I'll see if I can find it and link it in the description on our YouTube for this. But yeah, it was weird. People noticed me in public.
Really?
And that was the weirdest thing. I was at a restaurant and someone noticed me, and I actually hadn't tried aioli before, and my food at this restaurant called Brits came with a side of aioli, and I said I'd review it, and he's like, well, you got to give us a good review, and I'm like, well, are you sponsoring me? And he actually offered me free dessert if I gave it a positive review.
If you lie.
Yeah, I didn't like aioli.
So you didn't take the dessert?
No. I didn't. If Andrew Letson cannot be bought. That's a lie. I can totally be bought. And yeah, we were at a market, and someone walked by and looked at me. My wife and I were at the Queen Square Market, and I was eating spring rolls because I had never had those before. And that one I didn't film for an episode. I should have.
Oh, darn.
But this lady was looking at me when she walked past us one way, and then when she came back, she's like, are you the guy on the internet that eats food? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I love your stuff. And I've had a few people notice me since then.
That's funny.
A buddy of mine who's like, we were in Beavers together, so we would have been like 5 or 6 years old. Mm-hmm. I was playing tennis by her house, and she's like, is that Andrew Letson? And I mean, I do have a fairly recognizable face, and I look the same as I did when I was a kid, plus a couple 100 pounds.
And a beard.
And a lot less hair on the top of my head. But she's like, I'm Matt's mom. And I was like, oh. She's like, I saw you on the internet. I was like, what was I eating? But yeah, so I have that. Andy Eats, youtube.com/Andy Eats New Food if you want to check that out. Shameless plug.
How come people don't recognize us for this? Crickets.
Crickets, yes. Something else interesting happened too. I collect video games, and I was going for a full Virtua Tennis collection. I was like, well, there's one on the PSP that I need. And Matt's like, I have it.
You mean Vita?
Vita. Yes, Vita. Anytime I said PSP, I meant Vita. So Matt's like, I have it. And he's like, I also have a second Vita. So we agreed on a substantially awesome price. Matt really hooked me up big time on this. And then here's where things get a little fuzzy. I remember Matt giving me the Vita. I paid him for it. And then I remember putting on my shoes trying to leave his house. And then I just remember this hand coming over my face. And then I woke up, I don't know where. And you've seen Clockwork Orange? He had, like, my face was in the rig, and I was just completely didn't have a clue what was going on. And there was this voice of this person who kind of looked like Matt, but with a mask on and kind of sounded like Matt. And he was just ranting about Persona 4 Golden. And yeah, and then I, again, was gassed out, and then I just woke up on my front lawn.
And you had the Persona 4 Golden cartridge in your mouth.
Yeah, so this person, who's not Matt, was thinking and comparing it to Shenmue, and I agreed as part of my way for this person to let me not be captive anymore, that I would agree to play it for an hour and maybe talk about it on a future episode of this podcast to save my life. So that's an upcoming episode at some point in time. Matt selling me, or maybe not Matt, again, I don't know who this shadowy figure was, explaining about Persona 4 and me talking about my first hour of playing it. And I was just happy to be able to see my family again after being locked up wherever I was.
Yeah.
Could have been a shipping container. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I mean...
I was at the docks? It was at the harbor? Maybe it was Goro.
Could have been.
He does know the best place to take a leak.
Right on your shoes.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that's really exciting happened. Mm-hmm. I lost my job.
Exciting.
Not due to the pandemic. Just my boss being a massive, massive, massive piece of shit. Mm-hmm.
My bike got stolen.
Oh, yeah.
From work.
Okay, so Matt and, like, I know a couple people that are big into biking here where we live, so I sent it to them just so they could keep an eye out for it. And then Matt said the person was wearing a red jacket, and I was going to send you the thing from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, where the training montage, where he's chasing his trainer on the bike, because the guy's wearing a red jacket. But then if I send it, I was like, Matt might just think I'm being racist and implying a black person stole it. So I opted to be err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Because I'm not racist.
That we know of.
Yeah. So the Shenmue part of this episode, I want to play a guessing game with Matt. What does 2018? What is the significance of that number?
In terms of Shenmue?
Yes.
Is that when the remasters came out?
possibly, but that's not what I'm thinking of.
Then I don't know.
2018 is the number of days from the Kickstarter announcement till finally receiving my last physical reward in the mail.
Oh.
I think we got them about the same day, didn't we?
Probably.
Or close to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2018 days. When I got it, I was really excited. It was my... I think these were the last thing, weren't they? The gacha?
Probably, yeah.
The gacha things. And then I got really sad. I was like, because this Kickstarter journey is now over.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to kind of talk about the physical rewards we received in the mail. Did you open your t-shirt?
I did. I need to be reminded. Oh yeah, I remember what it looks like.
Just has that on it.
Yes.
It's like an orange logo. I left mine in the bag. I got the biggest size they had, which is a 4X, which would probably fit me, but
you don't want to open it.
I don't want to open it. The reason I got such a big size, too, is the bigger ones look better for framing if you ever decided to do that. I don't think I would, but it's a possibility.
I have so many black t-shirts. I don't think I've worn that. I'm pretty sure it's in my drawer, but it's probably just amongst all the other black t-shirts. But, was it the Slacker backers who got the blue logo version?
It's like I think it's a white shirt with blue.
Oh, it's a white shirt.
I think it's white. I think on the Slacker backer, I'm pretty sure it showed as a blue or a black t-shirt with blue, but I'm pretty sure the actual t-shirt they sent out, I think, might have been white with blue.
Oh.
Possibly. I could be wrong on that. There was a Shenmue 3 backer exclusive original soundtrack.
I have not listened to that because I
you open it?
I don't have a CD player. I probably opened it.
You have a PS3.
Yeah, but I'm not going to listen to a CD on my TV. I don't know.
Through your surround sound?
I don't have surround sound.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't opened mine yet. Probably won't. Because we got a digital version of it too, did we not?
Probably.
If memory serves. How do you not... Yeah.
I can't remember.
But yeah, the CD looks... It's got... Japanese people love spine cards.
Oh, the little paper thing on the side? Yeah. All of my game soundtrack CDs have that.
So yeah, it was a nice soundtrack. First came in the mail is the game, the backer exclusive version of it. Came in a nice little cardboard box, and this was the one that had the exclusive Kickstarter artwork. What was that little grunt there, Matt?
They could have done something better.
So the game itself is literally just an American version of the game, which is kind of neat because we have the Canadian version one. I'm pretty sure it's French on the back, doesn't it?
It should.
I'm pretty sure it does. So that in itself does make it a bit different.
In Canada.
Mine's still sealed. And then there's just a cardboard sleeve. The weird thing is, too, the cardboard sleeve was flattened. It wasn't even, like, over the thing, over the actual game. It was just flattened.
You gotta put it on yourself.
Yeah, and it's literally just blue with the Phoenix Mirror logo on it and Dragon Mirror. To be honest, it looks neat when you just look at it by itself, but, like, it kind of feels cheap. Like they could have put more effort into it. I understand why they didn't do an actual different artwork.
I don't. Why not?
Well, the production cost, right? But I mean, they did raise almost $7 million, so they could have.
I think a lot of graphic designers could come up with something better than that cover in a day, but especially if they had access to the production arts.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. But I do like the Fan Gamer box for the PlayStation 4 version because it does have Shenmue 3 logo on it. Then the one for the PC version, that I was doing air quotes there, just came in a regular Fan Gamer cardboard box. And the artwork on this one is identical, but it's brown instead of blue. But do you hear that?
That one's open? What? Huh?
It's open, but
there's nothing inside.
It's with the game case. There's a disc in it that just takes you to the Epic Store to launch it. But the plastic case isn't the width of a PlayStation 4 case. It's the width of a Blu-ray case.
Yeah.
So, but the cardboard sleeve they put it in
doesn't quite fit.
It doesn't fit because it's built for a PlayStation 4 game. So you can't even literally...
Amateur hour. I screwed my cousin over with that copy because I was like, you can have my PC version of Shenmue 3, and he's like, oh, cool. And then he took it and he tried to redeem it, and he's like, this doesn't work. The key doesn't work. I was like, oh yeah, I redeemed that key already because I forgot they emailed it to us beforehand before we got the disc, like months before. So I redeemed it, and then I gave him a useless case.
Did you get the case back?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't know. I'm sure he still has it, but no. You think it's going to be worth money?
Yeah.
It might be worth money in your situation where you have like an almost complete Shenmue collection, but for just some random person, I don't think it's going to be.
Then we had for physical reward the signed picture. It's an autographed picture of Ryo in some green getup. Londi, Ren, and Shenhua.
And I can't remember, is that new art or is that production art from the first game?
I think it's new art. I had never seen it prior to this. Big old signature on it. This is pretty cool, just having something signed by him.
Yeah, unless
Did you
it's
give yours to your cousin
a
as well?
stamp. No.
No, I looked. You can tell it's real marker.
Okay. Shenhua's in her superior Shenmue 2 outfit.
Yes. And they gave Londi a haircut like Ryo's, where it's spiky.
That's dumb.
It's kind of weird. I just didn't notice that till right now.
His hair is slicked back, damn it.
You got a new kitten?
Oh yeah, that's new. I got a new kitten. His name is Socrates, and one of my old cats died.
Way to bring the mood down.
R.I.P. Briscoe.
R.I.P. Briscoe. But now you have Bowler, Socrates, and...
Little girl.
Oh,
We never named her, but it feels weird to yell out into the night, "Little girl, come back!"
My little girl, get out of the house. She's not supposed to be outside. If you sits, are you gonna fits? Or fits, are you gonna sits?
They love cardboard boxes. Who's gonna get that box?
Then we have the art book. This thing is... I hate it when people make weird shaped books.
Yeah, it doesn't fit on a shelf.
No, it doesn't.
Sticks out of my shelf.
It's really weird. Slip cover. I can't remember what the artwork on the inside of the slip cover means. I forget.
This is a job for Google Translate. I'll do that while you keep going.
Careful. The art book is very, landscape.
Due to the format of the book?
Yeah. It does have some really cool artwork. A lot of it's kind of just screenshots of Shenmue 3.
Oh, I got an update here. On the left of the slipcase, Google translates it as "feel thanks." So I assume that's thanking us. And then on the right side, it also says "feel thanks," but in way more characters. I think it's Chinese on the left and Japanese on the right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the artwork is pretty neat. It's got some of the art they did when they would send out special messages for Christmas and Halloween through the Kickstarter updates.
I'm so sad we didn't get some of those capsule toy concepts.
Yeah, there's Ryo on a forklift, Ryo, Shenhua, Ine-san, Nozomi, Guizhang, Joy on a motorcycle,
Chang Fei? Is that? No. That's King of Fighters' character. Zhang something, I think.
No. Megumi?
No, this is a Chinese character.
No, this is the girl from Shenmue 2.
Yeah, in China.
Yes, you're right. What the hell? What's the name of the birthday sequence that you need to do? That's her name.
I can't remember.
Then you have Ren, Chai. The Chai one I think looks hilarious.
That's one they actually made, right? It was those three in Chai, wasn't it?
I think so. And there's a Jiming,
Jiying,
Zhuying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
been a while.
Been a while. Londi.
Chinese is hard.
There's a Yu Suzuki one. There's a Chobu.
So yeah, I would have
Chobu or Bayu-chan or whatever they're called.
I would have loved to have had Guizhang and Joy and Zhu Ying.
Fang Mei's birthday sequence.
Fang Mei, that's it.
Fang Mei. There we go. So the art book is really cool.
I always get art books and I'm like, that's so cool, and then I look at them once and never again.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, look at all this junk on my shelf. Why do I have this?
This isn't junk, though.
Well, I'm referring to my other art books.
You're referring to this one, too. I know you.
Just everything I have.
And then finally, for the physical rewards, we have I think what probably most people would consider to be their favorite of the physical rewards.
Cover up that power button.
The capsule toys. So it's weird to me that they did it the way they did, because there was a tier where if you backed it, you got a capsule toy.
Single capsule toy.
And then there was a tier where you got all of them. I didn't figure they would give you one and then all of them.
Why not? This way it allows you to have all of them in the capsule machine and then one outside, which is how I displayed it the other day.
I do. So you got Rio on a forklift, you bastard.
What'd you get?
Just Rio.
Oh, just Rio.
Damn it. You want to trade?
Yeah, we can. I don't care.
We can't trade.
Mine's not pristine anymore.
What do you mean?
It's been opened.
Well, mine's been opened. I opened them.
Oh, okay. Well, he's still in there, though.
I might just steal it. And then, so they came in a box, and there's like a little topper thing. And then this is way smaller than I was anticipating it to be. Mm-hmm. But the cardboard box that they actually came in is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It literally looks like a little gacha machine.
I wish there was more of a window on the front, because it doesn't, like, if you're just looking at it straight on, it's harder to tell that it's a gacha machine. I wish the logo was kind of smaller and you could see through the sides.
My logo isn't centered very much. I noticed yours was a little off-center too. But
somebody got tired of putting those stickers on.
Yeah, I think that's what it might have been. But yeah,
it's still cool.
Look them up on the internet if you didn't back it.
Cool idea.
They're really awesome. And I was just so happy when I got it. But again, then I was bummed out that it was over. It's over. What's that from?
I can't remember, but I also wanted to do that quote.
Is it Rocko's Modern Life?
Maybe.
It's over.
That's it?
That's it for the physical rewards. Yeah.
We also kickstarted a magazine.
Yes. Shenmue
magazine.
World. We could,
Did you bring that?
I did not, no.
Mine's over here.
On your shelf with one of your useless... Why do you have it that low, Matt? What if your basement floods? Just crinkle this paper. Did you open yours yet?
Yep. I even took one of the stickers off the backing and stuck it on my phone, and then it proceeded to fall apart.
Your phone?
No.
Whoa.
You fool! I don't care. He just destroyed the plastic.
You can get a new one of those.
Yeah.
That won't have a Shenmue sticker on the back. Yeah, this Shenmue World magazine is fantastic. Mm-hmm. They did a great job on it. Essentially, it's the format of it's like a graphic novel, like the physical appearance of the book. But there's a lot of different stuff in it. If they do another issue, I'd like to contribute to it, maybe. Mm-hmm. I've been working on a Shenmue-related thing that I'll discuss maybe on a future episode, but there's just so much stuff in here. Like, all the different... they do a thing about soundtracks, and there's, like, the orchestral, the original, the jukebox CD, the promotional mini-CDs, the soundtrack that came with the Japanese limited edition of 1 and 2 for the remakes. Then you have the vinyls for 1 and the vinyl for 2, and then there's the slipcase. Then there's the Kickstarter soundtrack that came with the physical rewards we just talked about. Then the Shenmue 3 soundtrack on vinyl. Then the definitive edition, and then there's this huge box set one that I bought, and that's coming in the mail. And then they have it on CD, and I bought that one as well.
So it comes with a little It's basically the not capsule toy.
The raffle draw
prize list. It looks like that, but it shows everything that came with this Kickstarter.
And this wasn't announced to be in the package, was it? I don't think it was.
So.
And like, to me, this is absolutely brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's I just remember opening it and being like, oh man, that's cool.
You'll have to take photos of these and post them somewhere, like on our Facebook, I guess.
Yeah.
So everything that came with that Kickstarter is the Shenmue World magazine, a poster, another CD, but this was like synthwave, I guess, Shenmue stuff. And then an Eric Kelso exclusive print and an Eren exclusive print, who is a cosplayer. A set of Guilin postcards, 5 different cards. 4 premium sticker sheets, which is they're like little chibi drawings of a bunch of characters. And I took the Lon D one and I put it on my phone, and it didn't stand up to any sort of wear and tear. It just fell apart. So that made me sad. I'll leave the other ones on the sticker sheet where they are.
Yeah, no, this is pretty cool, because I had actually ordered it and then I asked Matt, and it was actually cheaper for us to do 2 shipping together. So when they came in the mail, I just took Matt's out, rubbed it on my junk, and gave it to him.
Yeah, like I asked you to.
But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in here, and there's something in the center too that was not. Oh, like a little. Oh yeah, the Let's Get Shenmue 4.
Oh yes.
Little note in the center, and our names are in there. There you go.
It's a cool little collectible.
Yeah, and that's like, there are a lot of Shenmue fans that, like me, that just love collecting stuff. Anything else we want to do on this first episode back?
Nope.
Thank everyone for coming back.
Mm-hmm. Hope everybody...
Call out the Shenmue Dojo for starting their own podcast.
All right.
We're going to have to kneecap those guys. We're going to find them.
Screw working together.
Yeah, no, they're
for a common good.
Yeah, no, completely adversarial relationship from here on out. No, they're good guys. And they've been running some awesome contests. I didn't win the Tubbs Duck. There's a new Shenmue rubber duck out. Haven't won one from them yet. I could buy it, but they don't. Saggy or whoever it is doesn't ship to Canada. That's where we live, right? Canada?
Indeed.
All right. Well, you can find us on the social medias. At Shenmue AM2 Pod on Twitter, Shenmue.com. Nope, that's not our website.
Shenmue.com. Yeah, we grabbed that up.
We picked that up. We're going to sell it back to them big bucks. Shenmue AM2 Podcast at gmail.com. We're on Facebook. We have a page and a group. YouTube.com/Shenmue AM2 Podcast. Subscribe, like, hit the bell for notifications, because there's going to be more of these, because we're doing them right now, so we can actually guarantee that. We won't take a 1 year plus gap.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
So we'd like to thank our sponsor this week, Unconventional Bird Shop.
There's many of those in Hong Kong, I hear.
Yeah, that there's really no joke here. The name of the store is Unconventional Bird Shop. So we're gonna leave it at that.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Bye.
Bye.